As Seoul and Prague work towards a deal to build at least 2 nuclear reactors in the Czech Republic, our Presidential Correspondent Oh Soo-young sat down with the Czech Ambassador to South Korea to discuss what this cooperation will mean for their bilateral relations.
South Korea and the Czech Republic's nuclear power cooperation could lead to a robust value-based alliance to strengthen economic and energy security in the heart of Europe. That's according to Czech Ambassador to South Korea, Ivan Jančárek, speaking to Arirang. The diplomat congratulated Seoul on being selected as the preferential bidder to build 2 nuclear power plant units as part of the Czech Republic's largest ever national project.
So, first of all, it was the quality of the offer. That was why the KHNP was given this chance, to build the reactors. Second is that there is already an experience with the Korean investments in Czechia. We've been strategic partners since 2015, and it means, that there we are already in a good relationship, and we know each other. We are like-minded countries, we are democratic countries, so that was why, that's the reason number 2 why KHNP was chosen. And third, I think, that, but it's more on a lighter note, I think, it's a good connection, and then there is a good relationship between our 2 countries.
He further noted the personal efforts of the South Korean leader in backing the consortium led by Korea Hydro and Nuclear Power. Yoon met Czech Prime Minister Petr Fiala 3 times on the sidelines of international events and sent a letter describing the potential for future cooperation.
If the heads of governments or heads of states are personally involved, in those decisions, it seems it's not only one project of one company, but it's rather, it's a project for a whole country, and that was really important for us as well to see, that there is not only 1 or 2 companies which are looking at the possibility to sell something, but it's rather, that we will develop, a lasting and very intense cooperation between Czechia and South Korea.
Yoon and Fiala will meet in Prague later this year to build on the momentum as the Czech Republic also looks to build a nuclear energy hub for Europe. Last year, it struck up the European Nuclear Alliance with 10 other EU states, including Bulgaria, Croatia, Finland, France, the Netherlands and Sweden.
When the President Yoon will be coming to Czechia in September, it will be the reflection of the decision and of the preferential bid and the possibility actually to promote the nuclear industry not only in Czechia but as well in the whole Europe, because this is really something which we are aiming at. Czechia is founding its has a base for its nuclear industry for its energy mix into the nuclear industry, but as well the other European countries are looking for that, and we are hoping, that together with South Korea we can create a European hub, for further development of the nuclear energy in the whole European Union and Europe. It's very important for us, because next year or next years there will be definitely some new tenders about the nuclear blocks. In that sense, we have to create, Korean-Czech alliance and actually move forward.
Ahead of President Yoon's visit to the Czech Republic, the 2 governments are eyeing the potential for greater cooperation in energy, industry, science and technology amid ongoing trade uncertainties and geopolitical complexities around the world. Jančárek said that the 2 manufacturing economies could collaborate in areas like electric vehicles, given the presence of Hyundai Motors in the Central European country, as well as in semiconductors, machinery for renewable energy and pharmaceuticals.
What measures can both countries undertake to increase their supply chain resilience, their economic security going forward?
I am sure that if the KHNP is successful in Czechia, that it will be possibility to open up, to the rest of the European and other markets. In that sense, that will give us a security on the supply chain of energy. If we are then talking about the semiconductors, there is another way, how to actually make our supply chain more resilient, and more resistant to the possible disturbances in the world. And third one, and I didn't mention it as one of the important areas of cooperation, cooperation is the health and the pharmacy sector, because today the medicines and the health issues, one of the important things, for our societies which are aging, and so we are need, in a good supply of the medicines and pharmaceutical products in our countries, and this is the areas where we can really cooperate.
Next year, Seoul and Prague will mark 10 years of their strategic partnership and 35 years since they established bilateral relations in 1990. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News.